Good morning. I am going to quickly go through, I think, the fastest way to sort the debt week. So, my suggestion is for this week, no matter where you are, stop and do debt because debt is actually a relatively simple one, and I want you to feel that quick win. So, get out your debt sheets. You're going to have to pause the video because I'm just going to do it, speed it up. Get out your debt sheets. You should have them all paper clipped together from week 1. And then I want you to sort them in 2 piles. So take the credit card sheets. Actually, let me grab mine. Just take the paper clip off and look through and say, do I have any major credit cards? Probably. So put that on the left side. Do I have any store or retail cards? These are Nordstrom's, Gap, just store or retail cards. And you can decide if if the hotel cards go in this pile or where they go. And it honestly doesn't matter. The idea is do I want 2 sheets for credit cards? That's what you want to know. Do I have student debt? And put that on the left side. Do I have student debt? Yes or no? Yes, left side. No, right side. Do I have a personal loan? That is where you personally owe someone money, not the bank. Or someone personally owes you money that they're going to repay. Yes, left side. No, right side. Do I have medical debt? Same deal. Do I have a mortgage or an apartment lease? Okay, so left side yes, right side no. And then the same thing, do I have a car loan? Okay, now that you have those sorted, what I want you to do is anything that's in the right pile, just totally put away. You can throw them away, you can put them back with the sheets that you didn't use. Doesn't matter, just get them out of your pile so that it doesn't feel like I have all this stuff to do this week. Okay, then, and just pause step by step as you go through. Then take your mortgage sheet or lease if you're in an apartment and write the property address at the top. Seems silly. I guess this is mostly just to remind you if it's up to date. Okay, so write the property address at the top, and then someplace on here, I think it's on the back, and it honestly doesn't matter where, write down how someone would find your lien holder or your leasing company. So if ours is set up with auto pay, which I recommend that you do, you would write down any account information that would help someone know how your mortgage gets paid. Okay, so if your loan is through Bank of America, you'd write Bank of America, you'd write some identifier for the account number, usually the last 4 numbers, and then you would write, if it's paid online or a paper bill, just whatever someone would need to make sure that that continues to get paid while you're sorting everything out. Same thing if you have an apartment complex or contract, if you have a lease. Okay, that's all I want you to do this week with this sheet. There's a lot of other information. There's actually, we could do a whole month just on home. And I want you for now to just do the financial piece. And so it should be pretty fast. If you don't have your home set up on auto pay, what I want you to do is start a running list of things that you would take care of. Okay, so you can write all the loan information on here and write set up mortgage auto pay on the side. And then this sheet's done. Same exact thing with your car loan. You want to write down how your car loan gets paid. So write down an identifier, blue Honda, who holds that loan, how that loan gets paid, a loan account number, and again, I would love it if that is set up on auto pay so that a bill never gets missed. Write that on your to-do list if it's not, and set that off to the side. Fill that out and then set that off to the side. That's done. No carve in. No, that is all for the future. Okay, just the lien information and set it off to the side. Next up, I'm going to do credit cards. And let's see, I made myself a little cheat sheet. These credit card sheets, it's interesting to me, like that they're not the same. And part of the reason they're not the same is they're assuming that your major credit cards have reward points and you're like trying to record all that. I think that would be a disaster. Again, we're trying to make this really easy because we're just giving people a map for the big stuff. So either on these sheets, on a separate sheet of paper, behind these sheets, I want you to write a nickname for the card. So Allie's Business Amex, an identifier for the number so they know that they've got the right card. So that's usually the last four, so like X7623. And then a way to access the account, whether that's a 1-800 number or you probably haven't set up online how to get there. And then a physical location for the card if it's not kept in your wallet. We have a very small number. I personally have a very small number of credit cards in my wallet, and then I have other cards that I use. Like I have a Delta card, so if I'm flying, I get free bags. Well, I don't walk around with that Delta card all the time. That Delta card is stored in like drawer 2, white chest in office, or file cabinet drawer 3, so that people could physically find these cards, if need be. Okay, it's that simple. Don't get into all of the details on this. You just want those 4 pieces of information: a nickname for the card, an account number, last 4, a way to access the account, and then a physical location of the card if it's not in your wallet. And again, I think it's best that these are all set up on auto pay. So you can add that to your to-do list. But in order to complete this section, all you need to do is write down every card you have. And a really important point came up yesterday in class, which is we were surprised. We had a couple of credit cards. When we went to the place where we store our cards, there were a couple of credit cards that we were like, why do we still have this? I don't live near a Macy's anymore. Like, why do we still have a Macy's card? And so you may want to close a couple of cards. You might want to simplify your credit life. And if you do, you don't want to go in and close a high number of cards all at the same time. That's a red flag, and it could affect your credit score. So I don't know what that number is. You can Google it, how many cards you should close at one time. I'm guessing that 1 or 2 is fine, but maybe, don't close 5. So if you have any other questions, please ask in the Facebook group, send me an email, DM me. Let's get your questions answered, and hopefully this helps simplify this section so that you can get it done. And I know that I didn't specifically address student debt, medical debt, but it's the same idea. You're writing down any information that someone would need to find that account. So just a way to access the online account. Alrighty, happy mapping.